Okay, today I'm just going to make some round coasters. Probably just play around more probably with alcohol inks. And of course, I didn't decide until I started the video what I was going to do with this. So I've got the resin mixed up. I'm going to go ahead and pour some into each coaster. So it's kind of limited because I barely have enough, but I have enough resin to do this 250 or 240 milliliters, but not much beside that. Like maybe a keychain or two is all I've got left. And then I couldn't find one of the coasters that would, because there should be 5 coasters with this. I mean, I've got 5 out now, but I stole one from a different set. I'm hoping it didn't fall into my trash can. But, all right, let's get a little bit more. We do want these to be, we do want the bottoms covered. So, alcohol inks. I grab my alcohol inks so I can go kind of, oops. I don't know if this one I spent like an hour trying to clean all the gunk off my mat. And I kind of just had enough and didn't finish the last corner. I don't have any paper towels over here. Awesome. Can't wait till I get my pegboard in here so I can hang my paper towels from it. Alright, this is looking all lovely. Alright, let me grab the alcohol inks. Oh, I was looking for the little bins of them. I forgot I put them in the holders here. Yeah, it's one of those days. Okay, I like Cerulean. Let's let me check. I want to see how. Let me check my little list here. Okay, so I've got Cerulean and purplish red, which it's a little darker than I want. It's not necessarily darker, but it's more brownish tones than what I prefer. Warm tones, that's it. All right, there's Midnight Blue. Guess I just do those two. Put my thing back here. Okay. Can't see, is there enough in this one? Nope. Oops, so why did I use the other end of the stick? Oh my goodness. So I'll do the, I'm gonna wing it. If I get it open. Start up front so I can see so I know what I'm doing. And it's coming off it's not coming out the right way. All right, I'll just do another one. I'll just have, I wonder if this is one that I tried to open with the push pin, and then it sliced part of the nozzle. Alright, so I'm just going to make sure it's pretty much all covered. Oh, this stuff stings. Oops. Okay, so there's the Cerulean. Oops, I guess I need to put some in the holder. And since it's still kind of, since it's not covering the top, I'm not going to fill it up with it. Alright, and Midnight Blue, which unfortunately I think is also a warm color. I guess I should have mixed up some white. And I don't think this one has enough in it either. I'll just take, actually here's just a little bit that's spilled. You like just a wee bit in there. Look at my toe here. Alright. So that's that. I forgot to mix up white, so I will do that. Find all my cups, little cups that are clean. Alright, so alright, I'm gonna pour some more in this because I know I'm gonna end up with more white. I'll have to redo that. Okay. Hands are my paws are all covered with resin. Oh, I forgot to put the blue in that one. Go in there, Camilla. I was supposed to meet up with a friend this afternoon, but she's having to push it because their the movie they were going to got the morning one got canceled, so the next one's in the afternoon, so I'll postpone that till next week. Okay, before I do anything with that, I need to add the Midnight Blue to this one. Okay, so I'm going to pour the white. Try not to be as messy as normal. I guess it's my hands are so jerky that it kind of messes up. Or waves the crooked thing. Oops. And the coaster came on. She always figured out that I'm in here. It took him a while. I hear him chatting outside the door. Just so funny. And now you can probably hear him because he's scratching at the door. Chewy, it's okay, baby. You know, it's like I was in the bedroom with the door shut, so he couldn't get in there yesterday while I photographed some purses. And then he ran in as soon as I opened the door. It's just he doesn't want to be shut in or out of anything. He just wants to have full access. Oh, this. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have a little bit left, but I'll go ahead and do the petal thing. I guess I'll go in and in and in and go in. I know it sounds dumb, but saying in every time is helping me keep things straight. I'll try to do it silently. Okay, now I'll go and do another round. Chewy, what are you doing, dude? I guess I didn't do any over here on this one. Okay. So I've got that done. Obviously this one still has a lot of white in it, so I need to do something with that. Get that big white glob out. Let's go over these again. Not doing a very good job today. Okay. Oops, I already went that way twice. He's cracking me up. I pretty much, I can tell what he's doing out there because he's kind of repetitive. I don't know if I'm doing any of this right. I kind of went off schedule. Not schedule, off plan, I guess. Be the better term for it. I'm trying to get this white integrated. I don't think I'm doing a very good job. So these are not all going to match, obviously. Because at some point I got off track. Blame it on the squirrels. Okay. I have a little bit more white, so I'm going to add it to the holder here. And this still isn't full enough, so I've got plenty of clear left. I guess I'll go ahead and put a little bit more clear on each of these. Or do I want to cover these with black? I don't know. Oh, I've got enough. I'll just do it. And you'll have to remark them, but you could add something else in the different color in the center. All right. Do I add? I have champagne gold out. I didn't realize I'd taken it out, so I will try that in the middle. Okay. Is this empty? Okay, maybe not. Yeah, I'm out of champagne gold. It looks like there's some in there, but it's not really in there. All right, so I guess I won't do that. I think what other color do I have that I might use? I don't know. I'll just, okay, there's a little bit white left here. I'll add white in the middle. And what I don't add in the middle here, I'm going to add to the half white turtle. So I can make him, so I can finish him up. Because he's about half full. I've got a blue one. All right, actually it's probably Cerulean if I think about it. But I've got, it is some sort of bluish green. And I've got a black one and a white one, all three that need filled up. Okay, just a little bit right there. I'm going to scrape the rest of this off into it. I might find my white turtle here. Okay, here's Mr. Turtle. Oops, I just dropped the lid. I'm knocking stuff over. Right, hopefully you guys can see that. I'll scrape this out. I really do need to start planning things out better. But I've had people tell me that I'm not spontaneous. I'm like, well, what's like, you know, is spontaneity just deciding to make something or do something different? I mean, I didn't make a list, which is my default mode. Okay. I'm going to add just a little tiny bit of clear into the turtle. That should be sufficient. I think I've got enough for two my little bats here. I'll move these. Where's my other bat? When I dig around on stuff, I end up losing my mold. All right. You want clear? No, I don't want clear. What color do I want? Let's do yellow. Oops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gotta remember not to pick these up by the lid. Okay, so I'm going to do yellow. I just misplaced the lid to this. Well, oh no, I didn't. Forgot this one has a lid from something else on it. I probably put too much glitter in there because I think it'll be dark, too dark. I guess I should try to stay somewhere near the camera when I'm stirring this. Okay. Might I have enough for a turtle too? Maybe. Yeah, it looks like it because I think I got a little bit. This one is like full. Just a little bit more here. And a turtle, because of course. And this is more. This is like first like solid yellow turtle I've done. I've done several that are mostly mostly transparent. There's another turtle that needs wiped out. Okay, so hopefully this will finish the yellow. And I probably should have made yellow. Probably should have just put it all in the coasters. I'm trying very hard to hold on to this cup without dropping it. I might make some coffee today. I haven't had coffee in almost a week. There's no really reason, except I haven't made it. Maybe I'll make a pot. Okay, you want some in your arms there, dude. And your legs. Okay. I listed, I guess six bags are actually listed on eBay yesterday. I was going to do 7, then I decided that I want to see if I can clean up some of the slightly dirtied areas so I can get more money out of it. So anyway, this is it. I will see you tomorrow. Okay, this morning I'm going to unmold the stuff I made yesterday. So a set of coasters, a couple of yellow bats, and a couple yellow, and 3 turtles. 2 yellow, 1 white. I say once again I'll have to weigh down the bats because they are really, really bendy. Even though it's been 24 hours. Yellow bat. Another yellow bat. This one's thinner than that one was. Yeah, he's definitely, because he's got a very thin spot in the center. So here are the 2 bats. And a turtle. Has a few black spots because somebody didn't clean out the mold properly. Of course, that's being me. There's 1 turtle and there's just a little black spot. He'll go to the turtle army, which is what I call the ones that I can't that have flaws. Okay, here's another turtle. This one's good. And the white one, well, it's white and clear because I kind of screwed up. I think okay, there's a lot of overpour that I need to clean up. Oops. Yeah, let's see if I can flick some of this. Just get some of this off with my fingernail. Oops, not really. I will have to trim him later. Okay, here's what the coasters look like from the back. And I'm going to go ahead and add the soapy water into here. Working around. So I learned from yesterday that if I put the soapy water in it unmolds easily. Like this is like amazingly easier. Okay, so other than the white spot in the center, it is kind of splotchy at the top. But I know what colors I use, so I can always make another one if necessary. Okay. I said these will have like black felt on them. So the flowers should pop if they turn out to be flowers. Okay, so I'll flip these over. Oh no. No. Well, I guess they're consistent. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. Otherwise they look okay. So I need to ease up on the white and remember not to put a bunch of white in the middle at the very end. And I will see you next time. So I just figured out how I could, because these are the ones that have the big white dot in the middle. Now obviously the holder also has the dot in the middle, but I should be able to just like, I could use the back side as the front. I think I'll do that.